Official update trailer. So what was this? Starfield's built on their original engine, isn't it?
I'm Community Director at Bethesda, and I'm here today at Bethesda Game Studios to talk to you all about the next update coming to Starfield. The team has been hard at work, so let's go chat with them to see what they've been working on.
That's right, I wanted to take a look at this. I've been meaning to look at this for a while.
So with Update 4 on the horizon, what are some of the new features that players have to look forward to?
So we've seen a lot of feedback online that players really want a lot more utility and detail in our surface maps. So we took what's there, we blew it all up, and instead now we have a whole
look, the map that should have been the whole time.
Maps where you can see the terrain.
This should have been the map the whole time. They knew that shit was lazy nonsense when they made it the first time.
You can see markers for all the shops, the enhanced boutiques, restaurants, you name it. It's all there. It's a lot easier to get around now.
I bet they thought they could get away with that crap before. I don't believe the sugary sweet nonsense.
So for that, players can really tune their experience how they prefer. We're adjusting things like capacity of vendor credits, the actual carry weight. Additionally,
should have been in originally.
Difficulty. So some of those, depending on how you play, you can actually tune to be like space combat more difficult or gun combat less difficult. It's really up to you. And depending on how you balance them, it'll change how you get XP.
That's awesome. So you're really upping the ante for players that want an even bigger challenge.
Yeah, and with that, we actually.
How do you make a game not feel useless? Like there's the whole thing with the
above very hard, and it really makes you pay attention, especially for the higher level characters.
I'll talk about that.
How about ship customization? I know players are really capitalizing on all of the ship
this had to be
in the
good.
game, and we've seen some really crazy stuff out there that I'm sure you guys have seen as well. But are you adding anything more to the ship customization?
Yeah, so people love to customize their ships. Like some of the builds out there are just mind-blowing. Some beautiful, beautiful stuff. So now we're turning our attention to the inside of the ships. So we're adding a decorate mode where you can go and fully furnish and customize the interior layout of the
pointless
ships,
though.
Place the furniture, decorations, basically everything you can do in outpost
kind of pointless.
mode.
This is all pointless. If you if you play Starfield, you know this is
In
pointless.
addition to decorate mode, we're also offering a whole
It's all
new set
pointless.
of empty habs. So basically, instead of pre-cluttered habs in the shipbuilder, we'll have a new set where there's no furniture, there's no decoration, nothing. It's a total blank slate, so players can just kind of fill it up with their own stuff.
That's amazing. They'll really get to emulate whatever their personality showcases outside on the
But it's
inside.
pointless.
Yeah, exactly.
None of it matters. Because of this right here, that right there,
anything being added to this?
that right there. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come on. This moment right here is why none of that ship customization crap matters. Spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't beaten it yet, but it is like you can't take your ship with you. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Like I finally understood Rick and his interdimensional traveling, because the Unity or whatever it's called. Yeah, you spoiler alert again, sorry, like you don't get to take your ship or any of like your armor or your guns with you. You just get to take the Starborn ship and then that's it. Like none of this matters. Because of this right here.
Plus, is there anything being added to this update
Or did
that
I-
helps the players
or did
after
I
they've
jump the gun?
completed the campaign to
Let's see.
return
Maybe I
to
jumped the gun.
Yeah, so if you're like me
Let's see.
and you find the more you go through the Unity, the more you become the hunter, the one thing I want to do is be able to respec my traits. So we're adding that. So in case you're getting tired of Wanted or want to change your alien DNA, and you really want that new dream home experience, you get to choose that when going through the Unity. In addition, you'll be able to rechange your appearance.
really living that
No.
next second life, huh?
Exactly.
Awesome. Is there anything else that you guys want to share about this update that players have to look forward to? I mean, you've already shared a lot as it is.
You can't take your money, so you can't just
focusing
build.
on our Xbox Series X players with this update. We're giving them some settings where they can help prioritize between performance or visual. If they choose to prioritize performance, the target FPS will move to 60. And for players that have TVs that support VRR, they'll be able to choose between VRR 40 or VRR 60.
I don't see anything in this update so far that's going to make the game playable for me again.
There are a couple of quality of life updates that we're introducing. One of them is you can now toggle dialogue cameras off. So instead of getting that sort of focus zoom in on whatever NPC you're talking to, it just stays in normal default camera mode. It's a little more immersive that way. Some players may prefer that.
Love it.
In addition to that, we're making the container and barter menus a bit more
cares?
usable. We've added some tabs along the top, so it's easier to sort of see what container or what inventory you're looking at, whether it's yourself
That's
or
dumb.
your ship.
Like,
And it's just easier to navigate. Basically, inventory and item management, it's a small thing, but it actually, I think, makes it a lot nicer.
I'm sorry, man. This update's not
It's
selling
okay.
me.
We just talked to Joe and Eastfawn a little bit about Update 4 and what's coming, but is there anything else that you want to talk about that's down the horizon?
So the team is working on our first land vehicle, so you can drive around on planets.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, we're working on more quests. And
It's so weird. Why are they so averse to, like,
land?
land-based
That's all
traveling
very exciting.
things?
What about creations? Anything
I mean,
you can share there?
you have horses in Skyrim.
Earlier this year, but we've sent out our beta toolkit to verify.
They hate vehicles in
creators,
Fallout. They
so
hate vehicles in this
hopefully
game.
More information on that soon.
It's awesome. Thank you so
We
much
needed
for
that
your
from the
time,
beginning.
Tim.
Hey, no problem, Jess.
Like, give me like a
That's all we
four-wheeler or
have time for
something.
today. Thank you so much for joining us.
Failure. It's a failure. That's a failure, man. I'm sorry, but like, Starfield's dead as far as I'm concerned, man. That's it. That's my 2 cents on Starfield. Starfield's dead. Like, it just doesn't matter. It's a game that to me, it just doesn't matter. Like, the whole multiverse traveling between universes thing does not matter. It's just, we're gonna send you through this portal and you get like a slightly better Starborn ship every time, but it's like, I don't know. It still looks so boring that I see why modders don't want to mod for it, because the game is just boring and it's a flopper. Like, can it be done properly? Of course. There's a version in the multiverse. There's a version of that game that is actually very playable, but this is not that one. That being said, we are done here. What is this? What did I bring up right here? Okay. Moving on back to Smite. Let's go.